Okay, here we go. Rams, Eagles, playoff game, divisional round. This is second down and 2 from the Rams' 15-yard line. All right. Looks like the personnel group is one back here, one tight end here. So that's 11 personnel. All right. The formation is this would be a cluster 3, and then there's one over here. Call this cluster 31. And the backfield is home back or dot back. All right. All right. Let's let it run. Let's talk about this. So what the Rams are doing here is called a flea flicker screen. All right. Flea flicker just means that the quarterback hands the ball off to the running back. The running back then turns and pitches the ball back to the quarterback. That's what constitutes a flea flicker. And then they put a little wrinkle on it, and this is called a flea flicker screen. All right. It's a tight end screen. Now, screen just means that they're going to throw the ball forward, but behind the line of scrimmage. All right. And typically on this, what they do is they let all the pass rushers try to get up the field. Then they throw the ball behind the pass rushers. And then there's like a good cushion for the running back to run or whoever's catching the ball to run for a while. All right. Now, in this case, what we're looking at is Zack Baun. So the Eagles are in what's called one rat. All right. That's their pass coverage is one rat. It means there's a single high safety. All right. And there's also one more player down low, and those two aren't responsible for anyone in particular. All right. Everybody else has a man to man. All right. So up here, we're locked man to man. All right. You'll see that Oren Burks has the running back man to man. Zack Baun has this tight end man to man. All right. We got Cooper DeJean here. He's going to have one of these two man to man, and then Darius Slay will have the other one man to man. All right. Then we got 4 pass rushers. So the technique that linebackers are taught in man-to-man coverage, and the reason they're taught is for screens, is called hug. It's called a hug technique. All right. And what that means is that when the ball is snapped, they need to go right to their coverage immediately. Part of the reason for that is so that they don't give them a lot of space to make moves on them. Another reason is for pass rush purposes. In other words, if your guy blocks, so I'm going to show you this example. Right now, Zack Baun has this tight end man-to-man. Oren Burks has this running back man-to-man. All right. So if we watch Baun first, you can see what he's doing right here is hugging his coverage. He's getting closer and closer to him because he could turn this into a pass rush if his coverage continues to block. All right. So you can actually see here, he makes his mind up at one point. Right. Baun's going. And then right there, he's about to turn it into a pass rush thinking that his coverage is blocking, right? Maybe they have a communication, him and Nolan Smith here might have a communication that says, hey, if he blocks you, you take him, right? I'm not sure if that's communication or not. But based on what happens here, I think not. So you can see Baun, he's getting ready to turn this into a pass rush and then realizes at the last second, he's throwing it to my guy, right? So he does a nice job all the way up to there. He's hugging his progression or hugging his coverage responsibility. Right, he's getting closer to him. Now, the other reason that we hug to our coverage is so that another lineman can't get in between us and our coverage. So like right here, you can watch 79 for the Rams is about to try to come off and get Baun. Luckily, Baun is close enough to his coverage at that point that he doesn't get blocked, but he's also turning it into a pass rush a little premature, right? And so that leaves 89 wide open, and then they're off to the races. Luckily, Zack Baun is faster than the tight end, so he catches him. And I don't know if they ever reviewed this play or not, but it sure looks like a fumble to me. I don't know. I can't tell if the tight end's left forearm is on the ground before the ball comes out. But right here, you can see Reed Blankenship is coming over the safety. He punches this ball out right there, okay? And I guess maybe the tight end's forearm is on the ground. I really can't tell if that's Baun's arm underneath him or if that's his arm. But that ball's out, and they never even reviewed it, I don't think. I wonder what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if you think this was a fumble or not. So anyway, so that's Zack Baun. Now, if we watch Oren Burks, he's doing the same thing. He's going to hug his back, right? Now, he thinks it's a run, so he's going to play the run. But you see, even after the ball is pitched back, he doesn't just take off because that's still his guy man-to-man. So he's trying to keep an eye on him. Of course, then once the ball is thrown, he takes off, and now he's in pursuit as well. All right, so the moral of the story here is, in man coverage, hug your back and never take your eyes off your coverage. Either that or be as fast as Zack Baun. There you go.